College football, the rivalries, the drama, the passion. It's a stage where legends are made and dynasties are built. But behind every iconic play, every championship moment, lies something deeper: mentorship. It's the bond that transforms players into leaders and coaches into icons. From the traditions of bowl games to the intensity of today's playoffs, college football's postseason has always been about more than just the score. It's a journey shaped by the mentors who guide the way. Coaches, players, and teammates leaving their mark on the game and each other. Get ready to dive into the history, the rivalries, and the untold stories of how mentorship drives the game we love. This is college football's greatest story, the changing game, the mentors who build its future. College football has always been a battlefield for greatness. But today, the stakes are higher than ever. The expanded playoff system has redefined what it takes to be a champion. Now, every game, every moment, and every decision can shape a program's destiny. With the introduction of the college football playoff, the sport has entered a new era. No longer are teams judged by a single game or a regional rivalry. To claim a national title, they must endure a gauntlet of high-stakes matchups. They must not only outplay their opponents, they must outlast them. For the players and coaches who chase the championship, it's more than just strategy or skill. It's about leadership, resilience, and the kind of mentorship that turns potential into greatness. In this new era, mentorship isn't just a tool, it's the foundation of success. Mentorship in college football is the unseen force that drives teams forward. It's the senior quarterback calming his freshman wide receiver before a crucial play. It's the coach teaching not just the game, but the mindset needed to win. And it's the legacy passed down from one generation to the next, a bond that turns teams into families. But how did we get here? How did college football's postseason evolve from regional exhibitions to the intense playoff battles we see today? And what can the journey of the bowl system teach us about mentorship, leadership, and adapting to change? To understand the present, we must first look back. Before the bright lights of playoff football, before the controversy of rankings and brackets, there were bowl games, simple regional showcases meant to celebrate the game and the communities that loved it. The first Rose Bowl, played on New Year's Day 1902, wasn't about crowning a champion. It was about spectacle, pride, and the pure love of football. But even in those early days, mentorship was already the heart of the game. Coaches like Notre Dame's Knute Rockne weren't just teaching players how to win. They were building character, instilling values, and preparing young men for life beyond the field. As the decades rolled on, the bowl system grew. The Sugar Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, these games weren't just events. They became stages for legacies. For programs like Alabama and Oklahoma, winning a bowl wasn't just a goal, it was an expectation. Success in these games cemented reputations, boosted recruiting, and built dynasties. Legends like Bear Bryant turned bowl games into proving grounds, not just for their teams, but for their coaching philosophies. Bryant's mentorship wasn't just about the X's and O's. It was about grit, discipline, and never backing down, even when the stakes were at their highest. By the 1990s, the stakes had outgrown the bowl system. Fans wanted clarity, a way to decide who the true champion was. Enter the Bowl Championship Series, or BCS. It was designed to end the debates, pairing the top two teams in a single winner-take-all game. For coaches like Urban Meyer and Pete Carroll, the BCS era demanded perfection. Every game mattered, every loss was magnified. Their ability to mentor players through this high-pressure system turned them into icons of the game. But the BCS wasn't without controversy. Fans argued over rankings, formulas, and the teams left out in the cold. In 2014, the college football playoff was born. Finally, a system that let the best teams prove themselves on the field. But with opportunity came new challenges. Now, teams had to survive not one, but two high-stakes games to claim the title. The playoff era demanded more than talent. It demanded resilience. Coaches like Nick Saban and Dabo Swinney weren't just preparing players for games. They were mentoring them for moments when everything was on the line, teaching them to thrive in a system where one mistake could end it all. The history of college football's postseason is a story of evolution. From the pride of bowl games to the urgency of playoffs, one thing has never changed: mentorship. It's the force that turns players into legends, programs into dynasties, and challenges into opportunities. Today's playoff era may look different, but the lessons of the past endure. Mentorship has always been the foundation of greatness. The question is, how are today's leaders carrying that torch forward in the most competitive era of college football?
Is the ultimate disrespect is when somebody takes what's yours. And this is our game. It's our time. And there's a bunch of guys trying to take it from us. So that makes it shit personal. So let's don't be denied what we want. Let's go. Relentless effort for 60 minutes. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3, dominate.
Today's college football playoff is more than just a competition. It's a crucible. For teams to survive and thrive, they must embody more than skill. They must have leadership, resilience, and trust. And at the heart of it all is mentorship, the force that binds players and coaches together, forging teams capable of greatness. In this new era, mentorship has become the foundation of sustained success. Coaches like Nick Saban build dynasties not just by recruiting talent, but by mentoring leaders. It's a system built on trust, tradition, and the belief that every player has a role to play. But mentorship isn't confined to the sidelines. It plays out in every huddle, every timeout, and every high-stakes moment. In the playoff era, the pressure is unrelenting. A single mistake can end a season. A single moment of brilliance can define a career. And in those moments, it's mentorship that makes the difference.
We give you nice uniforms. I can't give you guts, and I can't give you heart. And tonight, hey, it was BYOG, bring your own guts. And they brought some guts and some heart, and they never quit till the last play.
From senior leaders like Trevor Lawrence guiding Clemson to a national title to Joe Burrow's historic run at LSU, these moments of brilliance are built on a foundation of mentorship. Players lifting one another, coaches instilling confidence, and teams trusting in the process. Mentorship in college football isn't just about winning championships. It's about preparing players for life. For many, football is the first step in a longer journey, whether to the NFL or to entirely new careers. The lessons learned on the field, discipline, perseverance, and teamwork, shape these players long after their final snap. Coaches like Dabo Swinney remind us that the true measure of mentorship isn't in the trophies, but in the impact left on the lives of the players. It's about building men of character who inspire those around them, on the field, at home, and in their communities. As college football continues to evolve, mentorship will remain its constant, a guiding force that transforms talent into legacy and challenges into triumph. It's the bond that builds dynasties, lifts underdogs, and ensures that the lessons of the game endure for generations. College football is about more than plays, scores, and championships. It's about the mentors who shape the future, one player, one team, one moment at a time.